We push the switch over
like,
button.
Save it for the show. Save it for the show.
And that's what
true.
I did. I had to mention it on the show.
But that sparked a debate whether or not a Twinkie is a candy or a pastry.
It's a pastry. 100% it's pastry.
Okay.
There's like some type of fake sponge cake.
Yeah, if there's a cake involved, it's going to be pastry.
Yeah. But for anyone who just thought that we talk like this only on stream, it's not true. We talk like this outside of stream also.
But only to each other.
Yeah. We whisper dirty nothings into each other's ears. I gotta adjust.
I like to think what I whisper in your ear is a dirty something, but it's up to you to make that judgment.
Yeah. So like every week, what's new, boys? I know Bang started a new job, and I'm super happy for him.
Thank you.
And his wife starting a new job also. So tell us about it.
Happy for him.
Yeah. So I work for a staffing agency. I'm gonna be, once I get settled, the recruiter. I'll be the only recruiter in the office. Most of our clients work the shipyard. They work on naval vessels, and so we've been at war for, I don't know, 15 years now, 16 years. So business is good. But today was my second day, and they're still getting me into all the systems. So I'm spending most of the day with my thumb up my ass. And then, my lovely wife has moved up to junior high or middle school now. So she's teaching teenagers.
Nice. She's not gonna fuck one of them, is she? I've seen a lot of that in the news lately.
Yeah, right.
No.
I feel like it happens everywhere, but they only want to report on the hot ones. The fuck.
Yeah, it pisses me off too, because I never had a single hot teacher in all my years of school.
I had a couple.
Never had one.
I had a couple. I have a friend who fucked a teacher. I remember. Yeah, and we completely believed him, because we were just staying at my other buddy's house, and we didn't believe him, and he literally called her on the phone and started like having phone sex with her.
Nice.
On the fucking phone.
When I was working in the bars one time, my best friend, who especially then was just super quiet, super shy, huge nerd, we were working the door, and this super hot chick comes in. And she saw him, and she was so excited, and she was hugging up on him, and she's like, "It's so good to see you. Oh my God, you look so great." Like, and then just got like, as the night went on, getting drunker and drunker and getting like more touchy with him. I'm like, "Kyle, who the fuck is this?" And he goes, "That's my fucking high school chemistry teacher." And I was like, "You have to take her home. You have to."
Would you say they had chemistry?
So hot. Oh man, she had enough chemistry for everybody. She was probably 5'6", Hispanic, super curvy but really thin, and just a firecracker. She was.
Oh yeah.
She was in bed. She would ride it.
Yeah, she ride your dick hard. So did he take her home?
No.
Wow.
Of course not.
What a pussy.
Fucking asshole. I offered to get. There was a hotel next door. I was like, I will buy you the room, but nope.
He should just whipped his dick out. That
nice
normally
tits
works.
Want to fuck?
Yeah, nice tits want to fuck. That works.
That's the way it goes.
So you're excited now. You're going to be building a new computer. I don't think we talked about it. We were off last week, so
yeah.
I know you did a stream.
The first component has arrived. We have our solid state hard drive. This is all we have so far. Yeah. Well, we had all the parts picked out, and then I went back to order the graphics card the next day, and it was sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
At this point, I don't remember, because I've looked at 100 of them.
I think it was a Asus 1080.
Yeah, it was.
Because your motherboard is Asus.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. And it was a nice one too. But yeah, sold out everywhere now. And then I found another one. I was like, well, okay, we'll get that one. But I kind of hemmed and hawed on ordering it. I figured I should probably wait to get my first paycheck before I spend it. And now I'm seeing that one's almost sold out all over too. Mm-hmm. So I'll have to redo my planning just to make sure once I actually get paid. And then we went out on last Saturday to celebrate, because we haven't been out in like 2 years. And so, that was a couple of ducats. And yeah, it was so much fun though. We had such a good time.
I bet. I thought you were going to live stream it.
Oh no, that was something different. That was
Oh.
we were just going out with a friend of mine. That we went out Monday night, but I completely forgot, honestly.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, we went out Saturday. Went downtown Seattle and just like ate and drank, and it was awesome.
That's awesome.
So yeah, first paycheck's in a week from Friday.
Nice. It's all going towards your GPU.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the most expensive part.
Dude, they're like fucking $800 at this point.
I mean, the 1080s though, I feel like
a lot of them are.
Like the 1070s are fucked because of the miners and the 1060s, but for some reason the 1080s weren't really touched that bad.
The miners.
Yeah, the miners.
The data miners or the Bitcoin miners.
The guys that are in the mines, they love their graphics cards. They keep buying this shit up.
Let's find out. Let's see.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Real time. Okay, this is just in order 1080 cards. 850, 805, 830, 730, 820, 820, 780, 760, 800. I mean,
that's insane.
Yeah.
Graphics cards?
Yeah.
Mine was like I got my 1080 for like 575 or some shit like that.
See, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm trying to improve my PC, but I'm only doing a little bit at a time. Like I paid $200 for my PC. It's got, you know, and really basic stuff, but it was still like it was used, so I still got, you know, a decent amount of money for it, or you know, product for my money. And now I just that exact same hard drive that Bang's showing, I put in my computer, got it for like $140, and it's really helped out a lot.
Nice.
I just found a fucking deal though.
Jesus Christ, we're doing a live show. You're finding
sorry, but to your point though, $1,500, and it's the same motherboard we were looking at, the same processor, 16 gigs of RAM. We
talking pre-built computer?
No, it's the parts, the modular power supply, the same graphics card we were looking at, water cooled. I don't know what that is.
So they're just selling you all the parts and it's like put it together yourself?
Yeah, you still have to assemble them, but you don't have to order them separately. But they've got the damn card in there. I'm gonna have to look at that after the show.
Yeah, you are.
No, just look at it now.
Yeah, why not? That's just
yeah. Go ahead, Vinny.
No, I was just saying, I'm just excited for him to build this fucking thing so we can start playing games
I'm
together.
super excited, man. Super excited. It's been a long time.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna actually play PC games?
And he's gonna watch a lot of porn.
Well, you mean you guys were there? Like, I have a fucking Elgato, you know, HD 60s that I haven't been able to use because just one day it stopped working. Like we were streaming with it, no problem, and then all of a sudden my laptop wouldn't capture it effectively. It was just sketchy as hell.
Yeah. Was it the laptop or was it the box, the HD box?
No, it was the laptop because my laptop processor was sort of so on Elgato's site. They're like, you know, these are the minimum specs, but that minimum spec is good fucking luck making that work. You got to be well above that. And so I bought my laptop based on that information. And it's just when I went back and really researched it, part of it was I was really impulsive when I bought all the stuff. But when I went back and researched it, I was like, oh yeah, no, the fact that it worked at all is a miracle. So
I remember when your computer went. Remember we were trying to play Dead by Daylight together, and like your shit just would not work. Mm-mm. We tried everything. It took us like fucking 2 hours, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Well, and then it turned out that my graphics card was too old. It didn't support DirectX 9 or whatever it was at the time. Yeah, it was terrible. So
we have not played a computer game together in a long time.
And I've only been able to stream like fucking my well, I can't dig it out, but I have an analog capture card that will grab, you know, like the Wii and the 64 and that stuff, and that's what I use to capture games right now. So yeah, we'll play some PC games, but also I'll be able to capture my PS4 effectively. I'll be able to capture the Wii U effectively, and the Switch at some point.
Yeah.
So It's all
No
of those
rush.
things.
I went back and played a little Mario and Rapids today, but I only did one quick fight, and I was like, eh. It's more fun when I'm on stream, but it's not a fun stream game to watch. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah,
everything's more fun when you're streaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I was watching Lucid play that rabbit game or whatever that is, and it looks okay. Isn't it like is it turn based? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like a Mario RPG type of thing, or not so much?
Like an XCOM.
In a way, yeah, more like XCOM, yeah.
Strategy type game.
Yeah.
It's almost more like an old Final Fantasy structure.
Cool.
In a way.
Good thing I took the hosting back, because I'm watching fucking Chris's webcam, and it's just like
It's choppy as hell.
Yeah, stop stealing your neighbor's internet and just pay for your own internet.
No. If you look at Bangs's, his is the same way. There's no problem here. There is no problem.
Bangs is perfectly fine.
Mine is fine. You don't know what you're talking about.
as he's like freezing.
yeah. It's fine. You look like a fucking robot that's defecting. Like your audio looks fine. That sounds fine.
Oh, wait, okay.
It's Skype. The Skype feed is like.
Are we doing
choppy.
audio from Discord or from Skype?
We're
from Discord, like we always do. It's only season 2 of this fucking show.
I didn't fucking mute the Skype thing, and you guys didn't tell me to.
I didn't notice it. Yeah, I was getting an echo.
I just muted it right now.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm glitching. Fuck you guys.
Oh, look at Hulk. Clarence is the only glitching for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's us though, Vinny. It's us.
Yeah,
it's
us.
Not his internet. It's not his bootlegged Wi-Fi.
Because when we connect on Skype, everything's good, and then all of a sudden it gives me a big warning that his is in the red. And it's like a shitty ass fucking it always is. You have this shitty ass stolen
It's
internet.
only partially Chris's fault though, because I don't know, but all of Arizona has shitty internet connections. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I'll take blame. If there's ever an audio issue, it's always my fault. Like I'll take blame for that. But like your choppy video is all on you.
And is it all? It's not always like that.
No, it's not. It's just today it's kind of bad. Must have been the hurricane.
The Florida Irma?
Yeah.
Did you say hurricane?
Hurricane. The hurricane. All the horse. Yeah, all the whores came in from Mexico into Arizona.
I'm looking at the Skype thing, and I don't know what I could do about it. But.
He's getting a little too comfortable doing the show, because now it's like he's sitting there fucking eating and drinking. We're trying to talk, and he's just, it's like, what the fuck?
Shoving a phallic burrito in his mouth.
It's like we've done 50 of these goddamn. Yeah.
Clip that.
Yeah.
I didn't eat a burrito on this show just yet. So
I'm sure
I don't know
you
what
would.
you're talking about. It was pre-show.
Well, we don't know because your shit freezes like every 10 seconds. We don't know what's happening in the interim.
You could be eating a whole bunch of shit in your mouth. No fucking
I'm programming
idea.
these glitches. I'm just actually hitting a pause button, shoving shit in my mouth, and then unpausing it, and you think it's a glitch.
I believe it.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
Completely logical.
And someone needs to clip the whole shoving shit in my mouth line, so you can put that on your Twitches.
I don't know. I have the picture of you like having a seizure. That's all I need in life. I don't need any other stuff.
It's not as good when you set yourself, like when you tell us to do it. It's only when you don't want it.
See, that's how I get it, so it's not clipped. Now I was in the car with my wife yesterday. We were driving, and
did she preface all of her statements to you with "big black cocks in my ass"? Chris, do you want to get Del Taco? Big black cocks in my ass. Hey, Chris, did you put that thing in the mail? And she hands you a penny every single time. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say only when she gives me bits.
She just hands you a penny.
No, I if I were to say that phrase, all I can think about is Vinny's fucking stream, like it popping up all the time, and I'm just like, I could say that phrase, and I'm just like, it's in my head, like it's like some weird Inception thing, some fucking big black cock Inception.
Big black cocks in your head.
Big black cock Inception. I want that one clipped.
It's like someone making a meme of you, and then like imitating that meme that's imitating you. It's like, it's just weird. It's fucking Inception. Exactly.
Three degrees of memeception. I got you.
Yeah. So we were in the car, and I said it a few times, and it was just surreal.
You said big black cock a few times?
Yeah. Big black cocks up my ass. That's the official phrase.
was your wife's like, I'll take one of those?
In his ass or hers?
Both.
She's like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
As she nods her head.
I had to take that off as my penny bit.
No.
It was just getting too much. It's my dollar one. Yeah, it's my $100 one. It was just it was too much.
And now Stacy's not giving him any more bits.
Yeah,
fuck you. Well, I keep my pennies.
You should at least put it at like 20 or something. Make it reasonable.
I don't know if there is that. I guess there is. I guess you could change it.
Can. Yeah, you can set custom.
Whatever. I don't care.
Or 10 bits. I care. It's my fucking voice.
I don't care.
Stream.
You lost all.
I'm gonna be famous.
It's from my channel. You lost all rights to the noise.
No one has any rights to anything. Twitch owns it, or YouTube owns it, or
Mr. Conspiracy Theorist.
Yep. I got a friend. Oh God, I have a friend that he
How many of those do you have?
Well, just one. We're talking about Mark.
We were just talking about one friend. No, not Mark. So this is a second friend. Okay.
Oh, he's got two friends.
Oh my God.
Does this person know that they're your friend, or are you just calling them your friend for the sake?
Well, they're my friend because I make purchases from them.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh God,
yeah,
Chris, you're a customer. Sense. She does not have the hots for you. She's paid to be nice.
Well, while she's not.
Does she have big tits?
Well, while she's not fucking me, she's talking about 9/11. Conspiracy.
Yeah. Let's stand completely.
What's that?
Never mind. That was a football reference. You wouldn't understand.
No, speaking of football references, the NFL season starts tomorrow. Bangs, what's your Super Bowl predictions?
Super Bowl predictions, man. I don't know because I haven't watched any preseason, so I haven't seen what any of the teams are doing. Based on my fantasy team, this is for sure I played fantasy. So based on my fantasy team, I can tell you without a doubt, Aaron Rodgers is going to break his leg in the first game. Joe Flacco is going to have a career-ending concussion in the first play.
Career-ending concussion?
Career-ending concussion.
Is he Wayne Corbett?
The Kansas City Chiefs defensive line is going to be involved in a horrific plane crash. And who else I got on my team? I don't know. Travis Kelce's going to be tried for murder.
What does that have to do with Super Bowl predictions?
It has to do with my fantasy team. All those people are on my team. Therefore, bad things are going to happen to them. Because that's my luck.
You don't have a fucking fantasy.
Your football fantasy.
No, I have no idea. I saw a simulation. They do the Madden simulation every year.
Yeah.
And it has the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl, and it's usually correct about the two teams that are in the Super Bowl. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, you're no fun. Chris, you know absolutely nothing about football. Name two teams you think are going to be in the Super Bowl.
Two teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl?
I want to revisit this.
Not the Jets.
I know it's not the Jets.
Although they got my boy. They got Jermaine Kearse now.
They're going to have the number one pick. I can't wait.
They got a deep ball threat now.
It's going to be the Cardinals and the Cowboys.
Perfect.
That's not even bad picks. If Carson Palmer can not derp all season, that's actually not a bad pick.
Considering it is completely impossible for the Cardinals and Cowboys to play in the Super Bowl.
That's a good point. They could be in the NFC Championship
though. They're the same. Pick another team?
Yeah,
they're in the same. Okay.
Arizona's fine. You need an AFC
Arizona?
team.
Well, is Arizona called something else?
No, it's Arizona Cardinals.
Conference is Dallas, so they can't play the Super Bowl.
They're in the same conference. There's two conferences.
Which one do I get to keep?
Either of them.
Either
I
of them.
get to keep the Cardinals?
Yes.
Or the Cowboys, one of the two.
Okay. And then I'm just going to start naming
I'm gonna predict that he picks another NFC team right now.
100%.
Okay,
because he probably only knows 4 teams, and they're all going to be teams.
Right.
Okay. The Cardinals and
the Seahawks.
Not only the same conference, the same division.
Okay. Perfect, Chris. Perfect. Let's go. Let's get another one. Cardinals and
Well, I can't do that one, Stacy, because you suggested it.
You wouldn't be able to pick that one anyway.
Yeah, same conference.
I don't know any more teams. The Raiders.
There you go.
It could be the Raiders.
Actually,
They
the
are in
Raiders.
AFC.
Raiders
They look
are
good too. They got a good team.
That's actually not like a retarded Super Bowl. It's
No,
it's. I
I
mean, it's
would
a
be
plausible.
I'd be excited for the Cardinals Raiders Super Bowl. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a
Get Marshawn
plausible
another
Super Bowl.
Oh, the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Patriots over Green Bay. As much as I hate, no one hates the Patriots more than me, and I know those two are kind of the favorites. But there's some years that's just like the favorites or the favorites.
See, I don't know about the Packers though. I feel like
Packers were right there last year though.
They I know, but they always coog it at the end, man.
Yeah, I hate picking against Aaron Rodgers though. I think their team got better.
May have. Well, Aaron Rodgers is like the best, in my opinion, is the best like true quarterback in the league and has been for a while. But...
Under pressure, I would want no one more than Aaron Rodgers. I feel like.
Yeah.
But since this is Twitch and not fucking Sports Nation, I just wanted, since the season started tomorrow, I just wanted some predictions.
That's right. This is a show about dicks. God damn it.
Speaking of dicks,
so let's talk about Roger Goodell.
He has.
You guys
Hey,
keep doing it if you want.
Or we can talk about Mark Davis's head.
Who's Roger Goodell, Chris?
Yeah, who is Roger Goodell?
He invented the soda machine.
Yes.
Yep. 100%. But the freestyle machine, not the regular.
Pretty good.
The freestyle, Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
Yeah, pretty good, dude. I'm surprised you knew that.
Good job.
Is what it is.
I'm
smart sometimes.
Yeah, you are.
I'll just shake your head back.
So, are you guys excited to see it? I think I want to really go see that.
No, I have no interest. I'm not a fan. I don't like horror movies anyway. They just don't do it for me.
They said it's a little bit more than a horror movie, though. It is the Stephen King.
Today, that it's like really good and everyone's raving about it.
There's some comedy. It's getting like a 9 out of 10. I know there's like some comedy.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, because I didn't read the book, but I know about the book. Thank God, just like the other movie they made of it, they omitted the child gangbang scene.
Oh yeah, that's
what is it? What I need context in that because people
don't know the movie It or the book It. It's a Stephen King novel about a killer clown.
I've read like 20 Stephen King books. I did not read that one.
But you know what it's about, right? Do you ever see the other movie?
Yeah, it's Killer Clown.
Yeah, basically.
Well, they remade it. Who's playing Pennywise?
I understand that. No. What I'm talking about is in what context is there a child gang?
So you know the kids. The kid in the book. The kids explore the sewer and they get stuck. And the one girl, Beverly, who's the one girl in the group of the losers, they call themselves, she decides that she can calm everyone down by allowing everyone to lose their virginity to her. So they all fuck her, take turns fucking her. But only Bill, who she has a crush on, and Ben, who has a crush on her, are the only two guys she reaches orgasm with. Somehow, Stephen King decided to write that in for a bunch of 14-year-olds fucking.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, so thank God they took that out. But like, I'm not really a big horror guy fan either. But like, just because I always liked I like the made-for-TV movie and stuff, and with Tim Curry playing Pennywise. It's getting great reviews. I heard it's more. There's actually some humor in it and scary, and there's I'm actually excited. I think I'm gonna go see it. And they're doing 2 parts. The first part is the child story, and then the second part's going to be when they grow up as adults. Dude, Stephen King isn't necessarily a pedo, but like he has some crazy sex scenes. Like I read about one where there's one of his books is about a guy who just can't stop jerking off and just completely masturbates nonstop. And there's he lives in a hotel and the housekeeper knows he's masturbating, and every time he leaves, she goes into clean and just licks up his semen and sucks his semen from her.
Is this your memoir, Vinny?
No, from the sheets. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hot, but that's like a Stephen King book.
Stephen King is a nut job.
Yeah, he has some weirdo stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like he's got a book called Tommy Knockers. I don't know if they ever made it into a movie.
They did.
But they did? Okay, I
think it might have been made for TV, but it was back when made for TV movies had budgets.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like a 1,000-page book, and I swear in my lifetime I've read it like 3 or 4 times.
I have read one Stephen King book in my life. I've read it
I've never read a Stephen King book, but I like his work. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I've seen The Shining.
Yeah, like and there's like Misery. I thought was okay.
I've seen Carrie, both versions of Carrie.
Thinner. So I like.
Misery was a great movie.
Oh yeah, Thinner. Yeah, I saw
Thinner. Yeah.
Oh, Thinner was a movie. Okay, I read the book. It was like a short story, actually.
Yeah.
But
I've probably seen lots of the movies from his books, but I've never read one of his books.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shining.
I used to watch Joe Bob Briggs' Monster Vision all the time, so a lot of them showed up on there.
Jeez, Vinny. Jeez.
What?
All I heard like tick, and I'm like, what the fuck is that noise?
Oh, sorry.
It's Vinny typing
beautiful
out, but
keyboard.
that's the best kind of gangbang.
I'm trying to keep chat involved.
You could talk to them if you want.
Well, because we turn this into an audio form, I don't like when people have to listen back, not know what the fuck.
Well, what you do is you read their comment and then you read your reaction. That's how
I will not acknowledge people audibly, verbally, Chris. Now mind your own fucking business. If I
I'm
want to
just
type,
telling you
I'll
how to
type.
stream, Vinny.
Take that, fourth wall. Go fuck yourself.
So going back at it. So did you guys see that the Pokemon CEO told Nintendo that the Switch was going to be a failure before it launched?
No.
Yeah,
Really?
he told them. Yeah, he admitted it. He goes, I was wrong, and he goes, I told Nintendo that just wouldn't work because in the age of smartphones, no one's going to want to carry around a portable, which isn't a bad.
That's a sound,
Yeah.
point of view, yeah. And we had similar statements at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a flaw in that argument. Like there's shit you cannot run on your phone. Like,
well, and it's not like that. It's controls. It's the controls.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to carry. Well, generally, you're not going to carry a controller, like a Bluetooth controller for your phone, like in your pocket.
Right.
And with the Switch, like everything he says is correct, but the fact that the controllers mount and go with it.
But you can. They do make third-party controllers. They just slide your phone into though.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
the
true.
Switch is not revolutionary in terms of that.
No.
But here's just playing devil's advocate here. Is Switch really a success, or did Nintendo just do Nintendo things and make limited amounts that it just seems like it's always selling out?
No, it is because it's actually outpacing sales of the original Wii, which was an unqualified sales success.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm dumbfounded because they just don't have a lot of content. How are they selling so many goddamn systems without 30, 40 games?
Well, first of all, 30, 40 games is a lot that you want to play. That's the lifetime of a console for most people.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
You launched with Breath of the Wild, which for a lot of people was it. You're a Nintendo console, which is enough for a lot of people. And they had the trailer for Mario Odyssey and said, this is coming by Christmas.
Christmas, though. I mean, that's
and then there was a shortage, but there's a shortage of getting them. So when people are seeing them, they're like, I got to grab it now because it may not be there at Christmas. So
that's
weird. I'm buying the damn thing just for Mario Odyssey.
I mean, I'm with Chris a little bit where I don't find the content just because. Well, I've always said it from.
You're
as
right.
long
the
as,
content's not there, but he asked why people are buying it, and the reason that's the reason.
Yeah, as long as you guys known me, I always said that I'm just not a fan of like Nintendo style games.
Sure,
but,
and you're the one here that owns a Switch,
and I am the one that owns the Switch. Hey, it was available.
Stop fucking with your shit, Chris.
Like you said, I fell in exactly the same category where it was available. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get it later in the year, and I picked it up. But I regret it. I didn't care for Zelda, which we talked about before, and Splatoon I played once on stream, haven't touched it since. Mario Kingdom, Rapids is okay, but
I still haven't played Zelda.
It's not a system seller. Yeah, I don't know. I got bored of Zelda. For me, I'd rather play other open world RPG based games.
Yeah.
The thing about Zelda is I'm like maybe halfway through the game, and that game is just so epic. It's hard for me to pick it up again because it's like there's so many fucking things I need to do in this game. It's like, oh god, how many shrines are there? There's hundreds of shrines.
But do you have to get all the shrines to play through the game?
No, but if you want to upgrade.
If you want heart containers, that's the thing. For every four shrines you do, you can only get one heart container.
Gotcha. You definitely need those heart containers for the inevitable Ganon fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
I hear you.
You need
the
X amount of
shrines are
hearts
easy.
to be able to get the Master Sword, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, you need 13 hearts to get the Master Sword.
So
And that's
essentially,
a lot of shrines.
you start out with 3, so you need 10. So essentially, you're ready to have to
That's
40 fucking shrines just to get enough for the sword.
Have you ever played through the original, Chris or Vinny?
No.
The original what?
Zelda.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, oh yeah. Well,
No, 'cause
I would
remember-
assume.
Well, you guys are always digging on me how old I am. Of course I did.
Well, I
yeah, but
remember.
you also know nothing about pop culture, so why would I assume you played the original Zelda all the way through?
I knew about pop culture when I was young, a long time ago, and
You're not that old.
The original Zelda is fantastic. I never get tired of playing through that. It's so simple and it's brilliant in its simplicity.
Were you just showing us your gray chin hairs? It looks like you took a load to the face and like
We make that joke every week.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
It's
true.
it's so true. Like, because everything else is like, dark brown, and then he just has this. It looks like
it's like black.
It's like black.
On screen, it looks like fucking Elvis.
Yeah, so it looks like he like took a cum shot to the chin.
yeah,
And it's streaking down.
that's what it's just dripping. Somehow I don't have any right here, but it went straight to the beard.
Oh yeah,
Aim is terrible.
yeah. That fixed that guy's dick.
No, I played Zelda 1. I played Zelda 2. Then there was the Super Nintendo 1.
Yep, Link to the Past.
And what happened after that? Because I don't think I played anything after that.
A bunch. I don't even know what they all are.
Like, what was Majora's Mask in the whole timeline? I wonder.
Oh, I don't know about the timeline, but it was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask was on 64. What was the Game Boy one that was like Link to the Past? Link Between Worlds, I think. Then there was like
There's
2
Four
games
Swords
called
or something.
Four Swords, but that was like a spin-off, and there was Seasons, which were 2 different games on Game Boy Color, I think. And then you had Wind Waker, and
That's the next one I played after.
that was on
the
GameCube,
Super
and you
Nintendo.
had Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword,
I didn't play those. I did
and then
not.
Breath of the Wild. I think I'm forgetting one somewhere in there.
Twat princess.
And you had the ones on CDI,
CDI.
Philips CDI. It was a game console. So you know the story between Nintendo and Sony, right? With the PlayStation, you know that part of it.
No,
How do you not know that fucking story?
Fucking God!
It's one of the biggest
You're
stories
a
in all
fucking Twitch
gaming.
streamer.
It is literally one of the biggest. It's a revolutionary story in all of gaming.
But notice I had to ask. Like I still,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
really
It's
good
like
to
you
know the
knew.
story, and I still went. Do you know the story?
yeah.
I'm
Oh my God,
reliably
okay, Chris.
ignorant. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sony was making an add-on for the Super Nintendo that was a CD drive. And
Okay.
like 80% of the way through, Nintendo said, fuck off, we don't like your product, we're not going to do it.
They said they didn't tell Sony until Sony was supposed to show it at a games conference. They were at the game conference, and Nintendo didn't tell Sony. Just goes pretty much, fuck you, Sony, live on stage.
Right. So Sony then proceeds to turn it into the PlayStation. Okay, that's that part of it. The next part was Nintendo. Part of that was ditching Sony to go work with Philips, who Philips invented CD-ROM. Like they were the creator of that platform. And so they partnered with them, and they also had a stronger foothold in American at that time, had a stronger foothold in American living rooms with their like stereo systems and that stuff. So they partnered with Philips to make the peripheral that Sony had made. Then they backed out again. So Philips goes and makes the CDI, which was this awful game console that they literally sold via infomercial in the middle of the night. I know, because I watched the infomercials a million times as a kid trying to understand what the fuck the system was. But in the process, Philips sues Nintendo, and the settlement was they got to make Zelda and Mario games for their system. And they made these 2 Zelda games that are notorious for being like 2 of the worst. They're like ET level bad
Oh God, yeah.
games. Yeah. And then I don't know. I think Mario is Missing was one of the games.
Yeah, it was that shitty Mario game where there was like a tree involved, something.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
Is it like Where's Waldo?
Did you ever see the Legend of Zelda cartoon, Chris, from the 80s?
God, Yes.
Okay, so the game was based off of that, and it was kind of like an interactive cartoon, not necessarily a real game.
Like Dragon
One of
Slayer.
them, yeah,
I like the
Dragon
Dragon Slayer. Man, I
Yeah.
was so enamored with Dragon Slayer when it was out in the arcades. I was like, this
Yeah.
game is the best ever. I would never play it though, and I only watch people play it. I was like the original Twitch.
Yeah, I
viewer.
watched somebody play it on Twitch not too long ago, and I was like, this looks fucking brutal. Because it's all like
Oh, yeah.
split-second movements, and if you don't know what direction, you're dead.
Yeah, you gotta put another quarter in the machine. Back in the day.
Yeah. So what were we talking about before we had to bring Chris up to date on the happenings of 1995?
I don't know. I feel like we're always fucking.
We're talking about Zelda. Like
We always lose track because we have to stop and explain everything to Chris.
I know, and we got to point out his fucking jizz chin.
That's the other reason we lose track.
Oh, Chris, by the way, does it look like come on your chat? No, you'd mentioned something about Zelda and how the original Zelda was so great.
Oh yeah,
Went on a
Regin's
tangent.
Because we were talking about Switch and
Oh yeah.
Oh right, we're arguing how
Pokemon CEO, and
Now
which
we're arguing.
which he did also confirm again that there will be a mainstream Pokemon game coming to the Switch, which probably, if I had to guess, we won't see until 2020, and that's just
I
showing.
think they have a
it.
gap in 2019 though. It might come sooner,
Hmm.
or it'll be Christmas of 2019.
Maybe.
I will say this about the Switch: I've wanted to get a DS forever, and I've never done it because I don't play portable that much. But I love that's the thing. The one thing I really like about the Switch is that you can do both. It serves both purposes. You can take it portable. You can also play on TV. And there's certain games like the Sonic Mania, for instance, and Mario Kart, that I would love to be able to play on the go.
I need to get a case, like a carry case. Well, today when I decided to whip it out and play,
as it were,
play the Mario and Rapids, it's the first time I actually played handheld, and it looked alright on the screen, but damn, those buttons are fucking tiny. So that's why, because I always play with the Pro Controller.
Yep.
So I'm like, fuck, these buttons are tiny. Like and that's a turn-based game. I was pushing the wrong buttons. If I had actually like, quick response shit, it's gonna fuck me up.
See, I'm not sold on the portability of the Switch. I don't care. I want to hook it up to my TV and leave it there. Like I'm not going to take it.
Well, when I say portability, I'm talking about like to my bed at night. I'm just talking about like
That's
not
fair.
playing. Yeah, I'm not like taking it out, carrying it around with me.
No, I'm with you. It's great if you only have like one TV and you want to watch the football game, but also play games.
Yeah.
I was reading chat.
Well, that's great. You're a wonderful host.
I'm a meme. I'm a meme now. You guys have memed me.
You're something.
You're not memed. It's hard to make a fucking meme when you look blurry half the goddamn time from stop motion picture.
No, the way I'm talking about the way the kids use the word meme nowadays. It's like,
oh, tell us how the kids do things nowadays.
The kids
Chris,
nowadays say,
please explain to me something from 2017.
Yes, so only because I hang out in chat rooms.
you hang out at parks and school grounds.
No,
hang out chat rooms. ASL.
Do you think they still? Do you think anyone like in the younger generation still uses ASL?
No, because they've all got fucking profiles with their entire life story on it.
Oh, that's true.
People are sending each other dick pics. They're not really worried about.
Yeah, they don't fucking care how old you are.
I was still sending dick pics in ASL, taking pictures of my 13-year-old penis.
Were you
with
doing
what?
Like pixel,
with what? Your Polaroid?
Yeah.
Pixel art penis? Is that what
you have to go to school and like on the slide try to scan it without getting caught by the librarian?
Oh Jesus.
I wanted so desperately that Sony Mavica camera. Do you remember that?
No.
It was that first digital camera that used the 3.5-inch disc to save your pictures to. And it was like 1 megapixel. I desperately wanted that camera when I was young. The first digital camera. I thought it was the coolest fucking thing.
1 megapixel.
I don't remember that at all.
And I don't even take pictures. I don't know why I wanted it. Because I don't fucking take pictures of anything. I never whatever, but I wanted that camera.
Because you're an American and you want all the things that are shiny.
No, it's not even like that. It was just like, it was so cutting edge.
It's an American thing?
And I'm a techie.
Yeah, Americans they spend money they don't have to get things they don't need.
America.
That's just the way it is. I do it. I know.
So tell us about your subscription box your T-shirt came out of, jackass.
Loot crates.
Yeah, speaking of things that you don't need.
Oh, I wore that. I wore that shirt the other day. The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the Zelda one. Yeah, I wore that to work last week.
I had to cancel my WWE box. I was like, I realized like the first few boxes were really awesome, and then the last two that I got, I was like, yeah, these are all right. You know, they're not.
Yeah, I'm not 100. I don't know if I want to renew my Loot Crate. I mean, it's gonna determine what I get this month. This month sounds kind of cool. It's like an alien thing. So there's Aliens, Star Trek, and Star Wars.
Nice.
If it's something cool, like this week, this month was like what was it, fantasy-ish. So you got that Lord of the Rings glass, which was kind of cool, I guess. But other than that, like that I don't know what that fuck the little action figure was.
I changed my Loot Crate. That's what I get for eating.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
I changed my Loot Crate to Loot Crate Gaming, so they do just gaming stuff.
I want that. It's just too expensive.
A lot of Overwatch stuff in that crate. I'm surprised it took you so long.
I know, right?
It's just too expensive. I don't want to pay $30 a month for that fucking thing.
And then Mona gets the Harry Potter crate.
Yeah, Taryn was getting that for a while too.
How much?
Same thing. She had to cancel it.
Yeah,
it was just getting to be like, it's just stuff.
It's
just
saying.
Fucking stuff that sits on the shelf.
How much Harry Potter shit could there be?
Yeah, hot topic. Yeah.
I mean, if I was to do anything, I would just upgrade to the DX one for the bigger crate. But
I think the gaming crate comes with a Steam code though every time.
Does it?
I think so. It's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, so you didn't
not
get it yet?
Necessarily great games, but
you didn't get it yet, Chris. You said you just did it.
I just did it. I haven't gotten one yet because I just got the same crate that you had. So next month I should probably get the gaming crate.
Too much fucking money.
Exactly, and that's monthly. My crate was every other month, and I was still like, nah, fuck that.
How much was the WWE crate?
After tax, it wasn't even $40. It was like 37, I think.
Total?
Every other month.
Every other month.
Yeah, and you got a T-shirt in there, so you're already $25 right there.
I mean, I pay $15.
The quality on the T-shirts wasn't that great, and I wear them all the time, so they were just wearing out really fast. And like we talked about it before. Like I still got these, these plastic glasses they sent, which are cool, but they're plastic with a sticker on them. And I got these. They started making these custom action figures. This is the box, with this Stone Cold figure and like a quarter of a ring. And so there's going to be four. Cool. It is really cool, and there's going to be 4 of them. Right?
That looks like that whatchamacallit type fucking Stone Cold from
from
you know what I'm talking
Celebrity
about.
Deathmatch.
Yeah, Celebrity Deathmatch.
A lot of people made that comparison, and they're really cool figures, and so that's really cool. But it's stuff that sits on my shelf.
Well, that's what I plan on doing since I'm moving into another apartment. Fucking, I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record. It should be any fucking week now. I want to get some things and just shelves and look like a complete fucking single nerd that doesn't get laid.
You're gonna look like the 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. But that's just it. Like all this stuff. Well, that's the other thing. Anytime there's something, one of the first Marvel Collector Core crates. It was the Christmas one with the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff in it. And it was the first crate that I was like, oh my God, that shit is super cool. There was like this ornament set with Groot and Rocket Raccoon, and there was this really cool scarf and a bunch of other stuff. I went on eBay and I spent like $10 and got half the stuff that was in the crate. You know what I mean? So in the event there's something in there that I have to have, it's so easy to get a hold of because so many people are just trying to flip the shit on eBay.
Yeah.
So.
Well, half the stuff I get in my crate, I just give away to.
There you go.
My sister-in-law or.
So yeah,
that's why if I do anything with the Loot Crate, I might keep them, but then just downgrade to just the clothing one, because I can use new T-shirts and shit. So
I had considered getting like the gaming crates and stuff, and then anything I didn't want, I was like, oh, I'll give it away on stream. But then I was like, I have to pay to ship that.
Yeah,
fuck that.
That's actually not a bad idea.
No, it is a bad idea.
There you go.
No. You have to pay to ship it.
It depends.
It's not like game codes where you can be like, private message, here's the code.
That's straight
true.
up.
You have to get someone's address and all that.
You got to get their address. You got to send it to them. Now you got to go to the post office.
And no one's giving me their address.
Well,
That's
I mean,
true.
you could do it in a way like, okay, this is a thing for my subs. You know, my 2 subs. I'm going
Yeah,
to
I guess
do a
now you
giveaway.
could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your 2 subs, you said.
yeah. I have
Stacy
people.
would be cleaning up from all of us.
Yeah.
She's like our only sub.
You hold your tongue.
I
I
want to
got
point
20
out,
active
Stacy
subs.
spends $15. You have 20 active subs?
Yeah.
Are you
Good for
fucking
you, my
kidding me?
friend.
I'm
Stacy spends
famous.
$15 a
Fuck
month, at, not including bits, on our
Yeah.
time.
That's what she
Can
said.
we point that out?
She posted when the stream started. She posted like all 3 of our emotes, and I was
Yeah.
like, "That's just a waste of fucking money on your part.
It really is.
$15 worth of emotes.
Such a waste of money."
And Chris is just a fucking speech bubble that says
Yeah.
Bach on it. It's not even the real emo because he wants you to do the $10 sub that has the fucking chicken head.
Yeah, it's
See, I did
fucking.
the opposite.
What an asshole.
My real emote is the $5 sub, and the other 2 are like, fuck, who cares? They're
Yeah,
just bullshit Nintendo.
I didn't even upload 2 other emotes yet because I don't anticipate ever having a $10 or $25 sub.
I don't know why anybody would have a $10 or $25 sub. Why would you do that?
No, I'd rather have the money.
Give the guy an extra $5 if you want
Yeah.
to support him so much.
Yeah, exactly. Like I donated $5 today to somebody. I'm like,
Yeah, you know
Here's
who
your-
it wasn't? Me, you fucking
Nah.
non-sub little bitch.
what are you
Oh
talking about?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not subbed to you, am I?
No, yeah.
I
You
forgot.
gotta call you
I
out.
forgot.
What a piece of shit.
I was Chris's first sub. I subbed in the middle of my workday to make sure I was number 1.
Oh, I am an asshole.
And he still hasn't subbed to me.
I mean,
It's on my to-do list.
speaking of
Now
subs,
I don't want you to because I want to lord it over you forever.
Oh, right.
speaking of subs, DannyBoy3114 subscribed to me 28 minutes
saw
ago.
that.
That's
Hey, fuck you, Danny. Why aren't you sub to me, you bitch? No, I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
I have 7 subs.
Please don't leave. Please stay. Please watch the show.
enough about subs. The Dog and Pony Show of the Twitch affiliates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. I hate talking about subs. I don't know.
I messed up. I subbed to
I don't
Vinny
know.
with my Prime, and I should be using my Prime to like sub to people one time and never sub again.
because we're
So I'm waiting for it to
small,
expire.
shitty streamers. Like I don't feel
Really
no.
small, and some of us shittier than others. But
so I don't feel like I don't care about this. Like it's cool and it's awesome, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel like I
think about it
deserve
this
it. So
Think about it this way, Vinny. The people who are watching this talk show, they're all familiar with our streams, right? You don't think that some of our maybe this is true, maybe it's not true. Do you think that some of our viewers are interested in what goes on behind the scenes? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I'd hope so. All I do is talk about my personal life and my fucking show.
they better be in Vinny's case. Yeah.
well, yeah, and I mean, like, you know, having subs.
None of my viewers come
What-
to watch the talk show, so I can't comment.
Yeah, they
I
do.
mean,
Well, Stacy. Oh, and Retro Game Reaper. Yeah, you're right.
yeah. See, your 2 viewers are here.
My 2 viewers are here. You're not wrong, honestly. And then you guys. That's it. That's everybody.
You know, Vinny.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
get Tattoo McGee to come watch my stream. I keep hosting him, but he keeps giving me the slip.
It's so weird, man.
He's
what
at
a piece of
work.
shit.
I'm just messing with you. He's at work.
He's a piece of shit. No, he is a piece of shit.
It's funny. Like I'll sit in other streamers' streams, and they know that I stream, and they're all friendly with me on their streams, but they don't ever come to my stream. I'm just like, you know,
'Cause your streams kind of suck.
no,
But-
they don't.
But also
that's
think
false.
about it though, like there's only so much time in the day.
True.
I
But,
don't
like-
I don't hop around anymore. I go to like I watch I got home from work today and I was sitting down to eat dinner before we were getting ready to do pre-show. And I go to my Twitch and my following page, I got 10 people streaming, at that moment. And I'm like, I don't want to watch you or you or you or
Right.
you. I end up watching Undead play PUBG because he's always on, he's always playing PUBG, and he's a super fun streamer. He's always got like 4 viewers, so it's chill.
I don't even
And
like
that's-
PUBG.
Huh?
Oh,
I
you
like PUBG.
You like squads.
I do like squads, yeah. And it's usually him and like Hawaiian Punch and this other dude, Outlaw Viking. I watch his stream sometimes. But I'll watch them or you play PUBG all day.
Cool.
But it's like there's only so much time, and you got to prioritize your viewing.
Yeah, between my
Nobody
My problem is I network with people that are smaller than me. I'm small to begin with. I need to start networking with some guys that are a little bit bigger.
I used to do that, and not on purpose, but it's just like I happened to be watching, especially back in the Mario Maker days. Like I just
Yeah.
happened to be watching all their streams, and it helped
Yeah.
a lot in my beginning growth. But I'll be already, as we've said, Mario Maker was not sustainable. But at the end, like as an example, like if Fox comes through my stream, it's kind of awkward because I know he's not sticking around. I know he's just making an appearance, and I appreciate it, and it's cool, and I'm happy to see him because he's a nice guy.
No, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
But I also know that he's going to bounce in like 5 minutes because he's got to go hit 50 other streams, before he goes to whatever he's got to do. So like, I don't even want to see streamers come through because I just like, you know what I mean? Okay, and if anything, I feel obligated now. It's like, oh shit, I haven't watched his stream in 2 months because fuck, whatever, It's like, shit, maybe I should be over there watching, And then you go in there and you're like, hey, what's up? And they're like, hey, man. And then right back to the thing, and I'm like, okay, catch you later.
Let's leave names out of it, like,
no, fuck that.
Just say that.
Don't be a bitch, Chris. Let's talk about how you're an asshole. Let's name names.
No. You mentioned Fox, and I'm like, okay, fine. Let's. Okay, if we're gonna mention names, so Lucid, he what is he? He streams like today. I saw him. He was streaming to like 60 people or something like that. He's playing a rabbit game.
Yeah.
And why would someone come into a stream? Like, okay, I got 60 people watching me, and then I go into some other guy's stream who only has like 5 or 10, and it's like, why do that?
Because you like the person.
Because I've known him for a year, and we've had lots of personal conversations, and we're friendly.
That sounds like a real dick thing to say, Chris, because you enjoy it.
I'm not mad. I'm happy he's there. I just know that he's not sticking around.
Just because someone doesn't have a lot of viewers doesn't mean they're a bad streamer. You might actually like the person personally. So
I'm not calling out Fox by any means. He's like one of the most genuine
Fox is a real nice guy. He's not doing it for his own.
I know he's a nice guy. He's a great.
He's not coming to your small shitty stream.
He came on this fucking show, so that's all you need to say about it.
He actually came on as like a guest,
unplanned.
I did not know that you guys were a little bit closer than what I thought.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, not so much anymore. Like back in the Mario Maker days, we started networking a little bit, but
so let's leave him out of it. Let's just say someone of his stature came into my stream.
Yes.
Okay. Me and Lucid were friendly, but we don't know each other.
Okay.
Or anything like that. And he would say, like, let's say someone of that stature came into my stream for 5 minutes and then left. So, oh, hello, blah blah blah. It's like, what would be the purpose of that? You know what I mean? If we're not close,
just showing a little bit. Just showing some love. Yeah, just showing some love. Showing a little bit of support. Yeah. It's like, okay, listen, I'm a little busy. I can't stay forever, but hey, I want to come in, say hi, just be friendly.
And you know what else? I mean, it's like everyone, we've talked about this for a year now. Everyone wants to be associated with, fame. So it's not so much him being there, it's other people seeing him there.
So do you go into like, let's say you're a popular streamer, do you go into another person's stream thinking, well, I'm more popular than this guy, so I'm gonna be?
Yes, Vinny and I did that for months.
Really?
Yeah, after we'd get done streaming, we would go stream hopping and be like talking. Like we'd go find people that had like 3 viewers, and we would go in as like.
This was back in the Mario Maker days.
And we would give advice, and we try to help them build their stream, and how to like clean up their tech stuff.
When we were actually pulling in some numbers, it was arrogant. When we were actually pulling in some numbers back in the Mario Maker days,
40 viewers,
yeah.
But
that's just.
I mean, we weren't being arrogant about it. We were trying to make new. We were find new streamers who are cool but didn't have an audience, people that we wanted to watch. That was our motivation.
It wasn't like, oh, let's go in here and just make fun, or let's feel better about it. It was like, let's find people that have potential, that maybe, because we were starting to form this, I don't want to call it, a community, a team, a community. So we were looking for other streamers that fit that mold that we can bring in, that were cool and that might just need a little help here and there. Because, setting up their stuff.
Most of them were just starting. Like, they just started streaming. And we're like, well, let's give them the boost that, I got a boost because people knew me from Twitch.
Yeah.
My stream.
I have to. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So like, just trying to help them get that boost.
Like keeping in the Super Mario Maker world. Like we were trying to do what, say, like a Frightened Toast or Lucid were doing when we were starting out. Like I started networking with Lucid and Frightened Toast and Mathis and some of the bigger guys at the time.
He did it for me when I started playing Mario.
Yeah, and then so I kind of was like, it's kind of like returning the favor. So okay, let me go be someone else's Lucid and Frightened Toast. Again, I never got, as they moved up, I didn't necessarily move up, but then we were looking for, you know, that community.
So it's done out of love, not out of like, oh, I'm a big, you know, I'm a big.
No. We specifically looked for streams that were very small, but it wasn't an ego or arrogance thing. No, not at all.
That's the only thing I would object to, and I'm not saying that any, you know, I'm not saying Lucid's an arrogant guy. I completely know that he is doing it with love, especially from what you had just said.
And the reason honestly, anyone that's coming into your stream like that, it's not out of arrogance, because if they were truly arrogant, they wouldn't even spend the time. Like I could name some people who are arrogant that I've known for a long time, and I go in their streams and they're like, "Oh, hey," you know, like I said, and I'm like, "Hi, what's up?" And they're like, "Oh, hi, other person." Like, "Hello," I'm like, "We're talking." No, okay, you know, because like they're too cool for school, and you know, and then when they come in to my stream,
then it changes, right?
I gotta catch myself. No, because they're the things they say and the way they try to have the conversation is very apparently about bringing attention onto them. And so they're very obviously performing for whatever audience you have. And then inevitably they're like, okay, well, it's good talking to you. I gotta go, gonna be going live soon, that kind of stuff. Or I gotta go get ready, or, you know, stuff like that. So those are the people that are, you know, pulling that shit.
Yeah, if I'm about... No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Vinny just bounces. He just disappears.
If I'm about to stream, I'm not going to be like, all right, I'm going to go live now. It's like, no, I'm just going to leave and do my thing.
Right. You don't ever say you're going to go live.
No.
Unless they ask you.
Yeah, unless they're like, hey, you streaming? Yeah, I get uncomfortable too if I go to someone's stream and they're like, hey, you streaming today? And I'll be like, yeah, maybe at some point today. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm streaming at this time, at this second, and you should come by. Everyone should come join. I did it to you, Chris. The other day.
Yeah, but I'm different.
I did it like last week to Chris. He was streaming Mario Kart, and I didn't even. That's the night I was going to stream Mario Kart. I didn't even stream Mario Kart. But I was at work.
Elohay's going live. I gotta go.
Yeah, and I donated bits to Chris. I was like, if you really want to have fun playing Mario Kart, join Vinny Bag of Donuts at this time.
You were memeing me.
And then you didn't even play Mario Kart.
No, I didn't even play it.
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. You come and advertise yourself and just like advertising.
What's up, Alo? Yeah,
I've been doing that too, though, with the bits thing. Honestly, I do that to like my friends, but I do it to all of them. Yeah. I'm, you know, just trolling them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's I have a confession that, you know, what you were talking about.
You're gay.
That's not a confession. This is a fact. No. When I go into people's streams, sometimes I do have a little bit of a notice me senpai type of thing, and I kind of I think my type of personality is very self-absorbed and also like trying to make people happy by being stupid. And
see, I don't think of it as a notice me senpai, at least in my case, but I want to have a conversation. Especially if you're like a small to medium streamer, there's no reason that we can't be, you know, chatting it up. That's the whole point, right? That's why you're live streaming instead of recording it and putting it on YouTube. Like, but I don't know. Sometimes I go into these people's streams and they're just like, let me put it like this: they're only interested when there's money involved. Like they're like, a sub comes through. Oh, let's spam the chat. Can we get heart? You know, blah blah heart, blah blah LOL, blah blah. Go fuck yourself, blah blah. Whatever their other emote is in the chat. Spam the chat. You know,
dude, I can't stand when I go into a small channel where there's like 5 fucking people maybe watching. And I'm trying to talk to this guy, and they're just not paying attention to chat. It's like, dude,
I know.
This is why
like,
you're a shitty streamer. Yeah,
right.
It's like, dude, people are watching you. Talk to them. Chris, I get you do the same thing, but I in a way when you're watching some games, I get, but
Overwatch is just so fucking intense, man. It's really hard for me to keep track of immediate chat. You know what I mean? Like I'll glance over every certain amount of time, but like as it's running,
and then
really difficult.
And the other problem you have, just since we're on the subject, is that after the match, your squad is so busy talking to each other, that you can't talk to the audience.
You know,
You got. I mean, I don't know the answer, but there's got to be. You got to hit a hotkey for OBS to like mute them.
Yeah, you got to mute that shit.
matches.
Now that I have my computer stuff changing, because like you mentioned at the beginning of the show, you're building your computer, and I'm changing shit in my computer. I just got that new hard drive, same solid state drive, and I probably need to get another monitor so I can actually have a real setup on just one computer, because I'm using 2 computers right now. So for me to if I were to mute, I can't mute their voices without muting the game and muting my own voice too, just because of this.
Are you chatting with them through Discord?
No, it's through the in-game team chat or group chat, and so I would have to basically mute the entire stream to do it. I can't do that.
You couldn't just mute the whole game? Just mute the game? Oh, well, no, because it's a PC game, so you'd be muting your computer.
I'd be muting the entire computer. Here's what I do. I have my PC.
There's probably an answer, but I don't know what it is.
I have an HDMI out that goes into my Elgato that goes into my second computer. So all of the audio from my first computer is going into the second computer as one thing. So I could either mute everything or mute nothing. Now, as far as the whole chatter with my team, I would like to say that that's part of my Overwatch streams, me bantering with other people. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's really coming across or not. Instead of bantering,
it's not. Just be honest, because they're so busy bantering with each other. That's the thing. There's just a lot of time where, from a viewer perspective, it's not that it's not entertaining, but from a viewer perspective, there's a lot of times where you're just sitting there like staring off at something on your computer. I think you're looking at stats or something. I'm not sure, but like. Mark and whoever the chick is are like da 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 da, and you're just like click 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 click, and then it's like, oh, another match starting up, and you're like,
yeah, okay, pay the fuck attention. That's like during PUBG, like when I die and my other squad is fucking PUBG going on.
A little better because there's so many like ridiculous deaths.
That's true, but I'm at least talking to. I'm not just sitting there waiting to play the next round.
Yeah, and there's a lot of slower periods in PUBG. Like it's a lot of hurry up and wait, and then it's like bam, 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 and then you're slowing down again. So there's ebbs and flows to a match there. Whereas Overwatch is just, I don't even know what the fuck's going on, but it's just everybody jumping repeatedly and shooting off into the abyss and hoping to hit somebody. And that's the game that for some reason people.
I do not have fun watching PUBG. I mean, not PUBG. Fuck, Overwatch.
Yeah, I watched Chris. He's the only one.
I don't have a lot of fun watching first person shooters, and I play them too, which is kind of ironic or hypocritical of me. But they're not my favorite, unless I really love the streamer. Like I'll come in just to hang out with you, Chris.
Right.
But I wouldn't choose to watch it on my own.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I won't pull up a random Overwatch or a random PUBG for that matter.
I think Overwatch is kind of insular. Like it's just like kind of Super Mario Maker. People either watch Super Mario Maker.
The community is the community.
There's the community, and they're not. I mean, they might be watching PUBG and other things like that, but I think
I think there's a lot of truth to that, and that's fine. You can grab. That's a huge community that you can grab, But we're not a part of it. Vinny and I aren't.
Right. So it's kind of weird. Like I have the Super Mario Maker fans, and then I'm playing Overwatch, and no one's watching, and it's like I didn't exactly know why, but some of those points you brought up were interesting.
Well, that's the problem with them though. There's so many people who are just a fan of the game, and if if you want to build up a community, you better be obsessed with that game, because if you go play something else,
well, that's the crutch of trying to be a variety streamer.
Yeah,
you never really fit into one community, and it's hard to build an audience. So
Well, I mean, unless you like, if I play like, let's say Nintendo stuff all the time, then, people are going to be into that because, I'm playing Mario Maker and then I'm playing Mario Kart, and people are into
that. Is the nice thing about Nintendo. There's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, but there's no crossover between Mario Kart and Overwatch.
No, it's too bad there's not a Nintendo channel.
You know what's kind of funny when there is like when we just going back to that community thing real quick. I played Mario Maker like last week for like one of the first times in forever. And I had people show up that I haven't seen since Mario Maker days, but they weren't submitting me their levels either, which was kind of funny. They didn't have any new levels when I asked. I was like, hey, you got a level? I don't have any new levels.
Nobody's really playing anymore.
It's just that they I don't know. I guess they're still following me. They saw I was playing Mario Maker, and they checked out Mario Maker. I don't know if they're still active in that community, but yeah, I don't see them if I play anything else. So it was just kind of funny because I expected to start seeing people I haven't seen in a while and submitting me their fucking levels I didn't want to play. But they weren't even submitting me the levels. They just came because to say hi, but they wanted me to watch me play that game. They didn't give a shit when I play a different game now.
Right.
Yeah. The struggles of a small streamer.
I don't even struggle with it anymore. I just play whatever the fuck. Like last night, I didn't know what I was going to play, and I didn't get done. I didn't get home in time to really think about it or, test anything or queue anything up. So I just fucking played Kirby Epic Yarn, which is the single. I mean, Kirby games are childish to begin with, and that's like the single easiest one that I've ever played. And I was like, I don't even care. I'm just going to play it. And, it was like 6 or 7 of us, and we were hanging out and having a chat. It was a fun little stream. Yeah,
it wasn't that bad to watch. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I just say fuck it. I'm gonna. And then when I go live, everyone does. I really hate the going live screen. I've always hated it.
Right.
But you kind of have to do it because everybody does it.
Yeah.
And so my thing was up, and I was going live, and I'm sitting there, and there's nobody. And I was streaming at a new time, right? Because I'm on a new schedule now. So I was a new time. I haven't streamed this late in months. A year probably. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting. I'm like, well, I'm playing by myself tonight. Mm-hmm. And I said, fuck it. And I went through my whole thing. I did my intro screen, talked to myself, gave the update like I always do, jumped in the game, started playing. And then, 10, 20 minutes later, all of a sudden there's people hanging out. You're playing the game, you're chatting. I don't know. I feel completely different about streaming now than I did even, let's see, this is August or September. So let's say I feel different now than I did. Well, let's say last December. So I guess it's been almost a year. I'm just playing games and chatting with whoever wants to hang out. I don't care about it. It sounds wrong, but I don't care about building a community. I don't care about growing. I don't care about anyone's enjoyment but my own. Like, I'm going to do this. I'm having fun. And if you're having fun too, that's great. We're going to have fun together. But I'm not, as Vinny said, I'm not going to suck any dicks.
I personally feel the way you do in a way. Like, I still want to build a community. I still want to do all that good stuff.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, that's how I don't stress over it like I did. Like, if it happens, great. I want it to happen, but I'm not going to fucking sit there and stare at my follow count or my viewers. I like the small little community I build, that 10 to 20 people that, I'll see interchange here and there, those regulars that are there almost every time. It's nice, and we all know each other. We're friends,
Well, and how many people can you possibly talk to at once?
People know each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't sweat over it. It'll be nice. It'll be nice to continue to grow, but back in the day when you would sweat over it, and you would stare at your fucking viewer count or your fucking follow count, and just it's whatever. I do it. I should, like you. I like to stream because I enjoy the streaming. I enjoy meeting people from all around the world and playing video games. So
yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, I know it was the dream at some point, because it doesn't matter. Like, eventually at some point when you're streaming, you have the dream, like, oh, what if I got so big I could do this full time?
Yeah.
But every single one of those people crashes and burns eventually. Even if you reach the level of, what's the Swedish guy's name that had the Disney deal, the YouTuber? PewDiePie. Even if you reach fucking PewDiePie level, eventually it implodes. And what do you have? You haven't had a real job in years. You have no connections. You have no networking. At this point, I cannot imagine streaming full time.
I mean, I am a money hungry bit whore. That's true.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, to me, that in that respect, the goal is always the same. Like, if this is a hobby that pays for itself, people want to, like, when I first started, we had a game list. And like, people request these games. I don't own them. Here's what they cost. If you want to donate, we'll raise money and we'll get them and we'll play them together. And that was how we did. And we got lots of games that way. It was really fun. And it was sort of a community thing. It's like your chair, or when you got Mario Kart and the DLC and all that stuff like that. That was super fun to do it that way. But the idea of, sometimes I go into somebody's stream and the bit gimmick is at the top of the chat, and it's like 10,000 bits. That's $100.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And you go in and it's like over and over and over again, and it's somebody new over and over and over again. I'm like, how many hundreds of dollars for fucking what? I don't.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can never see myself.
I don't want to even be associated with that kind of insanity.
I can never see myself doing like this full time. But like you said, if it's a hobby that pays for itself, and like I've always said, when it came to when I ever received donations or now subs or bits, I never just take the money and go pay a bill, whatever. I always just invest in the stream. Like if this is a hobby that can buy the new games that we play when we play new games or upgrade the equipment, like that's basically I don't think I've ever had taken a dime from streaming and bought something not related back into the stream. Not at all. I don't think I ever have.
Well, and to your point, you've spent way more than you've received, so it doesn't really matter. So
I definitely spent more than I received.
Yeah.
No, and Chris, there's nothing wrong with paying bills. I'm just saying, like, I personally haven't. Like, I just haven't.
Yeah. Well, that's
I don't care if somebody pays their bills.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not going to name it, but I've seen money. Like people were raising money to go to PAX.
Yeah.
And now PAX was last weekend, and they're still raising money to pay for their PAX trip. And I'm like, fuck off,
dude. If you couldn't afford it, you shouldn't have went.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. They go to AGDQ and they go to SGDQ and they're going to PAX, they're going to Twitch, and they're going to all of these things. And it's plane tickets and it's hotels. Hotels are probably the biggest expense they incur the whole time. And they're raising money. Send me to PAX. And I'm sitting there like, I live 20 minutes from PAX and I can't even fucking afford to go. So
well, I'll announce it now. We will be doing a raise. Send Vinny to Comic-Con next year.
Oh yeah,
San Diego.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna do Comic-Con next year.
Chris, you're speaking. Actually, not to make this about Chris, but you're going to TwitchCon, right? That's confirmed.
I bought those tickets the day that they were available.
Did you? I completely bailed. Like we all talked about going, and as my financial situation got worse, and my stream was getting like dying in front of me, I just said, not even gonna try.
I'll tell you why I'm going to TwitchCon. I'm not, because I know when
he's gonna go find all the titty streamers.
I was gonna say something like that. Do you remember me? I gave you all those bits. You owe me.
Go away.
Nice bits, wanna fuck.
Nice bits, wanna fuck.
I gave you the biddies. I actually want to go there just to hang out with people. It's gonna be all the panels and stuff like that, and I'm sure. I think I tweeted this out once. I'm gonna hear the word oh shit.
Big black cocks in my mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear that all the time.
No one knows who the fuck you are, Chris.
No one there's gonna know.
No.
That's my one thing about not going to TwitchCon. Like I'd rather go to PAX because it's a video game conference.
Yeah.
But Twitch, I'm like, I'm gonna hang out with a bunch of people who either are more successful at this than me or who desperately want to be successful, and I don't think I want to hang out with either of those groups.
Yeah, but like, let's say you got a video camera or something. Wouldn't you want to kind of like
live stream the TwitchCon? No,
we'll make kind of make fun of the people that are,
Yeah, but you're one of those. Not you, but I'm saying if I'm at TwitchCon with a video camera making fun of them, I'm one of them. So who am I making fun of?
Yeah,
you are, but you're not. You're not one of them.
No,
I mean,
guys.
If anything,
look at that dude over there. He's got 5 million followers, but he's like.
I'd be like, look at that dude over there. It looks like someone took a load on his face, on his chin.
Yeah,
I'm pointing the camera at Chris.
No, the real reason why I'm going to TwitchCon to hang out with people that I've met.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And
that's true. It's a nice central location for everybody to. But I'd rather plan something in Vegas. At that point.
I don't want to go to
a party though. There's a party on Saturday night. That's going to be.
Have you ever been to Vegas? There's a party every night.
No, but it's going to be a bunch of streamers.
I hear you.
And I just know there's going to be shenanigans going on. I want to see it.
No, I mean, I like if I knew a bunch of people that were going, I would, like you said, I would go to hang out with those people and to meet those people in person. I'm not begrudging that, but like somebody said in the chat, it's a perfect chance for networking. I don't fucking care. I don't network what. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Hey, you're a bigger streamer than me. Notice me. I don't know.
And that's what it is, because it's not like networking in business where you make these connections and then you make business deals that are mutually beneficial. There is zero benefit to the big streamer to help you get bigger.
Yeah. If when we talk about networking as streamers, we're talking about someone of equal value.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Sure. When we
you could do something like the show with, or you could do,
how all of us
streams, co-streams.
Exactly, how all of us host each other and stuff, and trying to share that community. But as a big streamer, there's no benefit in going, oh, what's up, little guy? Here, let me fucking help you out.
Right.
But
that's actually a good point as far as like even extending the community to a bunch of streamers that are like me. But how do you open that conversation? I'm like, are you a popular streamer? Or
You
are you
don't.
like
You try to make legit friends, legit connections, and just if it happens,
No,
it
that's-
happens.
But you're not
Let it-
making.
doesn't
I don't
matter.
think you're making those connections at the conference because
No.
I feel like everybody. The fact that I just called it a conference says something. I feel like everybody at TwitchCon, whether they want to or not, is going to be in a mindset of like on guard and trying to Game of Thrones their way to the top of the Twitch
Thrones.
pile.
Like the reference for someone
Like,
who
I'll
doesn't
give you
watch
the-
the show. Great fucking
Well,
reference.
I understand the fucking concept.
I understand.
I go to a nightclub convention every couple of years in Vegas, and
Yeah.
I go because it's a bunch of sales guys who are so far up their own ass with their bullshit that they just give you tons of free product. And I just talk this shit that I own this bar and we're looking to do whatever it is they're selling. That's so perfect because that's exactly what we were talking about
You
doing.
fucking do that?
And I come home with bottles of booze. There have been years, Chris, where I had to buy extra fucking suitcases to get it all home. And I drink for free for the rest of the year.
Wow.
It is, and it's super fun. It's so much fun because everyone's handing out shots because they're sampling all their shit. And so I get super drunk, and the drunker I get, the better like bullshitter I become. And like everyone that is there just trying to, and at least that's an actual business conference. Like you're trying to make business deals, but they're all just trying to use you to, separate you from
Right.
whatever you have and give it to them. So I just don't
Sure.
see TwitchCon or any other con. I'm not singling out TwitchCon, but I just don't see it being any different.
Well, one of my dreams was always to go to Comic-Con, so I just want to go to just
Oh,
walk
totally.
around.
I'd love to go to Comic-Con.
I would go to TwitchCon if it wasn't on the West Coast. It's all on the West Coast. Like, I want us to just be able to like, I want to meet up with I want us to meet up
Right.
actually sometime. And we were talking last year that maybe TwitchCon, if we were actually had something going on. We don't really have enough going on to go to TwitchCon, all three of us. If I don't make enough money where I can fucking go to fucking all these West Coast trip and stuff. I think because I have a couple friends at work who are definitely going to Comic-Con, so I think I'm tagging along. I think I'm definitely going to go next year, save some money and go because
Nice.
I always wanted to go.
I
And
might send you a list
San
of things
Diego.
to try to get.
yeah,
Yeah, I might send you a list of exclusives to pick up for me.
If
Nice.
you're going there, I mean, I could probably. We'll talk about this later, but I could probably swing that.
Yeah, we could probably. Well, I couldn't go. It's hard to get into San Diego Comic-Con. It's super hard.
Well,
But,
even
Eric
even if I don't-
Barkman.
yeah,
Eric Barkman was going regularly, and he couldn't. He was there getting tickets when they went on sale, and he couldn't get in. So
yeah.
Oh, wow.
like,
I mean,
and he was committed to going. So
I'm
but we can go to
relying-
San Diego and meet up.
I'm relying on my buddy to get the tickets, but because he goes to all these cons all the time.
I
So
think
I'm
we need
just
to go to
going to
Vegas, man. I think the three of us need to
I
meet up in
would
Vegas.
I would do Vegas. I planned
I
on
would
going
do
to Vegas.
Chris
in
can
the
fucking
drive there.
drive.
yeah, I drive there.
I was actually planning on going to Vegas in spring, right after the holidays, because one of my good friends here just got a job in one of the casinos out in Vegas, and he's going there this month. And I told him
Nice.
after the holidays, you're still settled in. I want to come out and visit.
Nice.
So yeah, I want to. This is something I want to do for a while. We've known each other almost a year and a half now. We've been friends,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
kind
we
of
talked
crazy.
about Vinny coming out here, but then
I was too broke.
you were too broke, and
I had no
then
job.
then you had the one job that sucked, and then the next job that sucked, and then you went back to the old job, and
But now I'm starting to get a little bit of money rolling in now, enough that
yeah,
I could save up for a vacation.
yeah.
I definitely want to do. I always want to go West Coast too. I've never been, so I always want to at least go once.
Oh yeah.
I've never been
Oh.
west. This is as far west as I've been. That's what's sad. And I'm only 20 minutes
Really?
in from. Basically, I'm only 20 minutes in from Jersey, so this is as west I've ever gone in the United States.
Wow. All right. Well, we're all gonna meet up in Vegas next year. How about that?
Yeah, we're gonna get whores and do cocaine.
I'm in.
I'm gonna force feed meat to Chris.
So yeah, this has been the Twitch show, I guess, right?
We've talked about lots of
Being a
things.
streamer.
We talked
None of
about
the things that we put in the
Nope.
on the list.
Nope.
Well, I'm sorry. None of the things that I put on the list.
you put on. Yep. Okay,
'cause
so
nobody else added a suggestion.
talking about talking
Let's
about
talk
behind
about
the
that.
scenes, we
Okay.
decided that we were going to do a whole new format for the show, and we were going to talk about
Yeah.
all the new shit that happened during the week in gaming, comics, whatever we wanted to talk about.
Right. So that we
In
had
the nerd, We had content in the
So
nerd
we had
realm.
content, yeah.
Well, and we were all supposed to post shit in the fucking thing, and no one fucking did above Banks. He posted one. Now, granted,
2.
and you know what's fucked up about me too? I'm the one who like I was like, hey guys, let's start posting
Yeah.
shit, and I didn't post anything. But
Vinny also wants to change the overlay for the talk show, and I said, "Sure, what do you want to do?" And he's like, "Well, I don't actually have any ideas."
yeah,
I just want to change it.
because I'm totally on board with changing it, but
I don't have ideas. Hey, no, I brought up topics today that happened this week.
you did bring up topics today in the middle of the show that we didn't have time to read up
Vinny,
on.
Whatever.
You've been very try-harding, and I appreciate it. I noticed.
I'm throwing out
noticed that you're
suggestions.
coming up-
I just don't have any suggestions. Like I got throwing out ideas with no
He's
suggestions.
throwing out problems with
Yeah.
no solution.
Yeah. That's it. I'm throwing out problems with no solutions.
I was the one who suggested that we do a more stable format, and then I didn't really do anything. And
Well, I like our
I
idea.
become the linchpin that holds this show together.
I like our idea though. We just need to capitalize it.
idea.
You know what it is? Okay. At the end of the day, as much as we all love doing this show, we all work full-time jobs.
Right.
We have our own stream, our own things,
family.
and we do this once a week. Well, I don't have family, but we do this once
We
a
have
week.
friends.
But yeah, I went home, to Jersey over the week at my weekend and stuff like that, and
Right.
barbecue.
Yeah, there's only so many hours in the day.
Yeah, so it is kind of hard. I get that. Well, I think we have a sound format idea, and I think today's show was we kind of hit that on the fly.
In the end, we did. Yeah.
On the fly, we hit it.
Sure.
And like you said, if something is interesting, like the Twitch stuff we were talking about, we roll with it.
Right.
That's how our stream. That's how our show has always been.
So having said that, everyone should sub to me, and please give me all of your bits.
Yes. No, those bits are mine.
Show me.
I've been
your
I've been
videos.
able to farm. We were talking about this pre-show. I have been able to farm the fuck out of bits this week. I was, you guys know I had like 5,000 bits, and then they shut down the farm spigot, and I was down to 300. And this week I'm back up to almost 900.
Jesus Christ, I cannot farm bits.
And to think I've met people who actually pay for bits. I'm just like,
Why would you do that, by the way?
I don't
Stacy bought
understand.
Donate a fucking $1.
Stacy. Stacy bought $1 worth of bits because she just wants to say shit in bit donations.
And that's fine. You're gonna throw pennies at people.
So she bought $1 so she has 100.
Yeah. So she could berate me with a
That's
penny
fair.
every fucking.
That's
And
true.
that's hilarious, Vinny. I was
That's
telling my wife.
That's cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
I was telling my wife that your most recent streams, fucking comedic gold, dude. I'm gonna suck your.
Yeah,
dick
they
for a
have
second.
been.
Oh, thank you.
You're on, dude. Like you should be having 100 people watching you because you're fucking funny.
The combination of PUBG and the bits, the bit
Yeah.
alerts is they've been really, really good.
Well, that's why I like I'm not doing it for like the pennies. I just love the back and forth, the text to speech talking. When the bit alert goes off, I don't
Right,
give a
right.
fuck about the penny.
Yeah.
no,
Big
right.
black
it's the
cocks up
interaction.
my ass.
Yeah. Well, that's now $1.
Yeah, that's not $1.
That's for the high
Oh, it
rollers.
costs $1 to hear me say
That's
that.
for
It's
the
$1
high rollers.
here. You say big black cocks up your ass.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Every
lower
time
it
I
to 20.
say it, it's like I try to.
Yeah, maybe
match
do
the
25. Make it a
cadence.
quarter.
A quarter
Yeah,
for
make-
cocks.
Yeah, just make it 20 cents or a quarter or something like that.
Quarter for cocks.
Nobody but Lady Stacy has been giving me bits. The chat is indicating otherwise, and that's just not.
I gave you
accurate.
bits. I gave you like
Oh, yeah,
5
you did, you
cents.
did.
I gave you like 5
You
cents
did.
the other day. I told
Yes,
you to
sir, that's right.
fist my asshole.
That's right, you did. I don't even think because you have to you have to be up to $100. You want to talk about behind the scenes? You have to have $100, right, in Twitch's account to withdraw.
Yeah.
All of my bits and subs, I think I'm at like $11.
I'm at $33. It's like
I
I have 4 subs.
feel
my
like I
revenue?
feel obligated now to.
how do you tell-
$11.44.
How do you
$2.41 in bit revenue.
I feel like I don't want to say it though, because we shouldn't be
I'm on-
talking
I don't
money
give a
here.
shit.
Why not? Who
What
cares?
money are we talking about? We're talking about $11.
Bit
So I
revenue, I have $65.76.
In the early days of Twitch, I gave way more than that to way shittier streamers who probably aren't around anymore.
I have $16.31 in bit revenue.
Just bits.
Just bits. Sub
Yeah.
revenue is $12. Twitch Prime revenue is $10. So that's
I have 0 Prime revenue.
it's a total of $38.25.
We're not
But-
using the word revenue because we're like huge douches. That's what it's called on the dashboard.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's on the dashboard. So I have another $61 to go before I can withdraw.
I have enough
should
to
send
withdraw,
an email
but
to my
I'm just leaving
subs.
it.
I'm sending an email to my subs. I'm muting my microphone because unlike Vinny, I'm not going to be like
You
take
can
over.
maybe wait until after the show.
You can maybe go fuck yourself.
Oh, fighting words. Yeah.
I'm gonna do this during the show. I don't care. I'm gonna send an email to my subs.
You don't fucking need me to say anymore. Go ahead, run the show, Chris.
Oh no, we
your
tried
show.
that. It didn't fucking work.
Yeah, I know it's right. So shut your face.
We tried letting Chris handle that. That was the worst 2 weeks ever.
2 weeks. There's only 1 week that we.
No, 2 weeks you controlled it.
No, was it really?
Yeah, I mean, at least my audio. I don't think my audio's fucked right now. So
your audio's fine. You finally figured it out.
yeah, we finally figured it out. I think my webcam looks a slight bit better too. So,
dude, I'm looking at my webcam in the Skype feed. It looks beautiful, and I'm looking at it on the fucking on the stream, and it looks all blurry and bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you do to my thing, but it doesn't look good.
Because your face looks blurry and bullshit.
No, but it doesn't look blurry and bullshit in the fucking Skype feed. So you are the one responsible for making me look like shit.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You took me out. I saw that. I don't know.
Honestly, I pieced this shit together real fast, so we have to we're gonna have to redo it at one point. Next week we're gonna have to come on a little bit earlier, and so I can piece shit together a little bit better.
I respect my subs. I reach out to them personally and send them dirty messages because it lets me email them all simultaneously.
Did you send me a dick pic?
I did not. I didn't see an attach, although I could probably put HTML in there. I don't know. So I'd have to like upload it to Imgur or something and put it a link.
Just give them a link, you know.
Yeah, a link to a big black cock and say it's my penis.
Sure.
That's
sure.
That's
this is a picture of the cock that's been in Chris's ass.
That's
all right.
for my subs, not your
I
subs.
feel at this point we're just rambling, so maybe we should wrap up the show for this week. Well, it's all rambling, but at least we're giving content. Now we're just fucking bullshitting about nothing. We're talking like we were if the stream was off. This is what happens after the stream, guys. This is basically what it is.
We'll start doing a Bangin' Donuts After Dark show.
Yeah.
It'll be it'll just be a recording of what we talk about.
No, it'll be all three of us looking at our monitors, going, and then every.
No, that's just you. You'll be going, look at those tits.
Yeah. Yep. In about 5 minutes, we're gonna be talking about the show, and then it's just gonna be, look at those tits. I'm like, what? What's that, Chris? What are you doing?
Oh, this chick's gonna
check this one. Let me.
Tits in a low cut top.
Here, I'll link it.
God. She's just
No bra.
yeah, here. I'll link it. That's exactly true.
Yeah, I'll link it. Come check it out.
I'll put it in the Discord.
I'll put it in
This-
Discord.
Then we're like, Chris, you put that in the wrong Discord, and you have to delete it frantically because he put it in the general channel instead of our private channel.
Okay, I'm
She's
uncomfortable
just standing
now.
there shaking her ass. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Turn around. No, turn around. Turn around, Chris. She can't hear you. No, she totally can. Turn around. I want to see your tits.
That's yeah.
And you
This
can't.
show
And
has
there ain't no
become-
1 bit cheering in those channels. You got to be like 5,000 bits and above if you want that shit to pop.
That's why we don't get bits from Chris. He's fucking saving up for that one.
Saving them up for
that
the
one bit.
for the nipple.
Yeah.
Free the nipple.
Free. The
I'll give you my
fucking-
bits in exchange for your tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Show me your biddies.
I'm gonna start making t-shirts, and it's gonna say "Big Black Cocks at my ass." It's gonna be a picture of Chris. I want.
Doing this.
Yeah, I wanna make t-shirts.
Imagine a T-shirt that had a GIF on it.
A
Like, you just-
lenticular, like one of those ones where you turn, where the picture turns and then it like moves. The lenticular.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I
like a
w-
total Harry Potter thing.
I want to make a t-shirt for my stream, not to sell, just for myself to wear on stream.
Yeah.
But I don't know where you can go to make one fucking t-shirt without it costing like $50.
There's like Cafe Press you can go to, and there's
Yeah, you can make a t-shirt for like $25.
It's way too much money. All right.
Yeah, but okay, I could argue, but I think
I mean, you
yeah.
can do it for cheaper.
You can
but I'm
argue
just
later.
saying.
we could argue about this later. While I'm looking at titty streamers,
Yes.
Be honest, Chris. Are you looking at them right now?
I mean, I'm looking at you guys.
I hope not. Maybe that's why his internet's fucking up.
Are you looking at the channel? Are you looking at the page feed of the IRL page right now?
Not
Be
yet.
honest.
Not yet.
All right,
I'm
all right.
I'm doing my best to stay concentrated on the show.
Well, the show is going to.
Did you take your Adderall? Did you get high as fuck before the show again? Maybe that's what you should be doing. Maybe you should be getting high as fuck before the show.
No, have you ever played with him high? It's the fucking
yes,
worst.
He just giggles the whole time.
It's like, yeah.
No.
You did this show high once.
No,
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I love when Chris gets high and then starts
fucking
messaging us in fucking Discord. Complete nonsense that make no fucking sense. That doesn't go anywhere.
And then the next day we're like, what are you talking about? You're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was high. Guys, you have no idea what it's like with Chris.
The one time like you streamed really late, Vinny, and
yes,
I was in your
that.
chat and I was just saying all sorts of stuff that I only say when it's
all
late
sorts
at night.
Of sexual things.
Yeah.
Deviant things.
I get fucking full retard in your chat, Vinny.
Never go full retard.
I know.
I post only half retard.
You need to talk to your dealer. That's you know what the problem is? You don't have legal weed in Arizona. You need to go somewhere where it's legal because then they'll get you the right strain. You're not getting some like bullshit you don't know what it is.
He's getting that retard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's not talk about weed. We'll save weed.
Get the sticky icky.
We're not allowed to talk about that stuff on Twitch.
And we'll save that for next
what the fuck I want
week.
on Twitch. What are they gonna do? Delete my stream?
Yeah, but it's my channel.
No,
it's $11.44. Oh yeah, they'll delete Vinny's stream.
We don't talk about this stuff.
Vinny's blown his stream up so many times it doesn't matter at this point.
I mean, I haven't saw if Nintendo banned me because I finally uploaded my cock level on Mario Maker.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, when we played Mario Maker last week, I just said fuck it. I was like, I never played this game. I'm just gonna finally upload this level. So I uploaded it.
Recorded it.
I don't know if it's still up. I haven't checked. I stopped caring. Like I was playing someone's level. I forgot whose level it was, and I hit the comment button by accident. And remember when I always used to hit the comment button by accident? I'd draw that cat face that was kind of a dick. I just said fuck it. I just drew a straight up penis with pubes and a vein, and shooting cum. And I said nice level.
Your level made me do this.
Yeah, I don't care. But all right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for us. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
It's titty streamer time.
It's titty streamer time, guys. Thanks everyone.
We should host one. We should host a titty streamer.
No.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about our 10 viewers. Sorry, we love you viewers, but the titty streamer doesn't care.
It's for the memes. Okay.
That's not a thing. Well, you're not a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah,
well, maybe you are.
It's for the memes.
No, it's for you trying to get Notice Me Senpai. You already said. That's the funniest thing about Chris, not to throw you under the bus, but throw you under the bus. For a guy that says he's like, I'm old, I don't know anything about pop culture. This fucking guy has the most 12-year-old girl brain of anybody I've ever met.
Well, he identifies as a 12-year-old girl. Nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
It's like that video of that guy.
Who am I to question it?
Who's that guy? You see the video of the guy who's like 40-something. He identifies as a 6-year-old girl and left his family. He has kids and a wife, left them, dresses up like a 6-year-old girl, and found the family to adopt him. But yeah, there's some sick people out there. I'm all about being transgenders and stuff, but you don't identify as a 6-year-old girl. Anyway,
that's the moral of the story.
Here's the question: if you're, we got to end the fucking stream now. But if you're identifying as a 6-year-old girl, do you still jerk off? Like, do you still stroke your dick? Because that gets weird.
What if you identify as a minor? Do you think it's okay to fantasize about other minors?
No, no. I don't care.
But if you identify as a minor,
I don't care what you identify as. That is fucking pedophilia.
Can I self-identify as like a fucking Peter North motherfucker?
You can identify
super cut, huge cock.
You can identify as a different gender, but age is age is age. You cannot be age. You are an 18
age
plus
ain't nothing but a number.
Girl.
R. Kelly said it. Well, he convinced Aaliyah to say it. And I believe it.
And that's why he's in jail.
Is he in jail right now for peeing on those girls?
Well, he just got hit. He had like a cult that he just got arrested for.
Yeah. Did he go to jail? I didn't know.
I don't know. It's still in proceedings.
I heard about it, but I didn't know. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting uncomfortable talking about this.
You brought it up.
Yeah. I didn't bring up masturbating to young underage
people. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I said, do you still masturbate as if you identify as a 6-year-old? And then Chris is like, can you jerk off to other minors if you
I'm not saying
identify as
can
one?
you. I'm just saying, do people who identify as minors
do they
think that it's okay to
I thought you meant,
minors?
is it okay? I was gonna say, is it
not
okay?
Okay in general. No,
I'm sure
wrong.
they think about it, but then how much of a minor, if you're identifying as under 12, how much masturbating are you really doing? Like, who wants to identify as a fucking 16, 17-year-old? That's fucking boring. You either go as a kid or as a fucking adult.
I mean, we know where your options are. I mean,
I don't know.
I have nothing to contribute. I don't have.
Yeah,
idea.
Can we end the show?
Okay, Vinny.
You motherfucker.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
All right, gang. Again, guys, that's going to do it for us here at Banging Donuts and Mr. Christopher. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed our show and all the bullshit that went down. We got more gifts for Chris because he needs to be a meme. Guys, what's the week looking like for you guys?
So let's see. I'm going to be off tomorrow, but I'll be doing my long stream Friday night. We'll be doing 7 to midnight. I don't know what we're going to play. We'll play something, but I'll figure it out.
Chris?
Yeah, so I'm playing Super Mario Maker, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or whatever. I'm playing some games on Thursday. Just show up, follow me. I'm good.
Okay.
You're just gonna play Overwatch. I don't know why you're pretending you're.
No,
playing
I can't play Overwatch anymore. It's obviously boring, and I don't respond to my chat.
Yeah, but you're still gonna play Overwatch. You're gonna do Mario. You're gonna do Mario Kart on Sunday for Stacy because she will not ever let you live it down, and then it's gonna be.
Overwatch
it's okay that you're an Overwatch streamer. You don't have to stop just because I think the game is stupid.
At this point, I'm never playing Mario Kart for Stacy. Fuck it.
Can you at least come onto my stream?
I work when you play. How am I supposed to do this?
You're supposed to talk to your boss.
I actually have a
tell them
Sunday.
the important things you have to do.
I actually have a Sunday off in 2 weeks. I took off. If I'm around, I'll come.
Why'd you take Sunday off? Football?
I have a wedding Friday, and so I took Friday, Saturday off at first. And it's like, why would I show up for work on Sunday to have off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? So I just took Sunday off. Right. But anyway, guys, you can find me right here on Vinny Bag Donuts. We play a bunch of different things, nothing entertaining. I don't know. Maybe I'll hop on and play some PUBG in 20 minutes. Who the fuck knows? I'm not exactly tired. It's my birthday in 9 minutes. Yay!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, birthday. No, you can't say that yet. It's 10 minutes. But
happy birthday!
Thank you. Oh, blood flow. Yeah. So if I don't pop on in 20 minutes or so, you'll probably catch me Thursday night at midnight for our overnight streams like that we do 3 times a week. And who the fuck knows when we're going to play. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back same time, same place next Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, fuck Chris. See ya.